Okay, for example 1, part B, in lesson 1-2, we're going to take a look at y equals x squared again on the domain -2 to 2, and this time we are going to translate it right 3 units and compare the equations and the domains and ranges. For this problem, instead of using the graphing calculator, we're going to look at the graph that I have up here on the board. This is from the book company. In blue, they have f of x being the parent function x squared, and g of x is the translated function, okay, and it's being moved right 3. So to do this, the equation is going to be, instead of x squared, we're going to do x minus 3 squared. That'll take all the points on the blue graph and move them right 3. Okay, and if you want to double check that on your calculator, you can. Go ahead and plug in y equals x minus 3, the quantity, with parentheses, squared. So let's take a look at domain and range. Again, for the original, the domain went from -2 to +2, and the range went from 0 to 4. Sort of you got the bottom there being 0, the top being a maximum of 4. I found a mistake in the book here. They have the range here going from 0 to infinity, and that would be if we were looking at the entire parabola. If it kept going upward forever, I would agree that it goes to infinity. But since they're stopping the domain at -2 and +2, I think we have to cut off the range at 4. That's going to be the maximum that it reaches. Now, by sliding this graph to the right 3 units, we're not going to affect its range. Just taking all of these points right 3, it won't make the parabola reach higher or dip lower for y. So it stays 0, 4. The domain, the new domain, however, is going to change. You could see that it only stretches to the left to an x value of -1, and the right to an x value of +5. So those will be the new domain, range, and equation for part B.